And you will also see the ghost ball. And as always, I'm showing you where exactly I'm hitting the cue ball, and this time also how hard I'm hitting. So let's start. I'm using the cut break here. That means after contact with the one ball, the cue ball should go into the rail and then move right in English towards the center of the table. Okay, the cut break didn't work perfectly. That's because I hit a little too thick. That means the cue ball didn't have enough energy to go into here and towards the center. But nevertheless, we made some balls and we have a shot on the one ball. Before we continue, pause the video right now and figure out how you would run this rack. So let's first look at the angle we have. We're almost straight. We have no further problems on the table, but what we have to think about is getting from the 2 to the 3 already, because from the 1 ball, we want the right angle to go to the 3 ball. We're looking at the 2 ball, and I think if we're just stunning the cue ball in, we either have a shot if it comes too short, into the corner pocket. If we're coming too far, we maybe have a shot into the side and can follow with 3 ball. So let's check the angle once again, make a clear decision. Well, I think I'm gonna stun out towards here to play the 2 ball into the side pocket to get down table for the 3 ball. Get the right angle? Yes, we got the right angle. If we would have been here, it would be really difficult, still makeable, but we have the right angle. That means, show you the angle first. We can just follow the cue ball, go into this rail here and get position for the 3. But we're not just trying to get position for the 3, of course, because if we're getting straight, we will have a hard time getting to the 4. So now we're thinking about which angle we want on the 3 ball to get nicely to the 4. Either this angle works or this angle works. I think this is a little bit easier because we're going towards the 4 ball. But this is also possible if we have this angle. We can go 2 rails towards the 4 and to the side. So let's look at the straight line. This is the straight line. We don't want to be here. And from the angle I have, I think it's easier to go somewhere towards here. That means I'm looking at the rail and I see this point here at this diamond. And if I connect this diamond with the 3, I have an imaginary line where I want to be. So when down at the 2 ball, I can always look at this diamond and know where I want to be on the table. So that's my point. I can see this point clearly from here. And now I'm just following the ball, maybe a touch of left in English. As you see, this is the line from the diamond. Cue ball is almost on the line, even a little further, which is perfect here. So now again, we want to know which angle we want to have on the 4 ball to get nicely onto the 5. And I think if we're straight into the corner pocket, we can play a stop shot. We can play almost a stop shot on the 5, draw a little back, and we have a nice angle on the 8. So if we can get that right angle on the 4 ball, we will have a very easy rack left because we just have stop shots in. So this is almost a match winner if we can get a nice position here on the 4 ball. Let me show you the angle first that we have on the free ball. The easiest would be, we have two options, either just stun towards here or also go into the rail from here and towards here. If we're stunning it, that means we're following the tangent line. It's just a stop shot, and if you want to go into this rail, we have to hit above center. I think I'm going for the stun, just stun the cue ball over towards here to have a, in the perfect case, a straight shot on the 4 ball. Hopefully we didn't get too far. Yeah, we got a little too far if you look at the angle. But we're pretty close to the 4 ball. That means we can pretty much hold the cue ball. That means we have to play a little fuller into the pocket, not that much because you don't want to miss completely, and just play very, very low on the cue ball, because that way you can have a very soft stop shot. The lower you play, the softer you can play your stop shot. If I'm just playing a little below center, then I have to hit really hard. But if I'm hitting very low on the cue ball, I can hit much softer and still get a stop shot. Looking at the 5, all I have to concentrate here is to hold the cue ball. Yeah, I even drew the cue ball a little bit, and I hit it too much into the right part of the pocket. That's why the cue ball ended up here, but still this is almost perfect. Look at the angle. Two choices: play a really soft draw shot, drawing back, or go into the rail. Well, look at the angle. I think I'm just going into the rail and back towards somewhere right here, where I definitely can see the 8 ball. Alright, we're at the center of the table. We're not straight. We have a tiny bit of an angle. We now have two choices. You can play it very soft, hold it somewhere here. But I think that's not the most, the easiest shot in the world to play it into the side. So I'm trying to get back again for the 9 into this corner pocket. And yeah, we have two choices. Playing a follow shot with inside English or with right hand English. Inside English means the cue ball would go towards here, towards this rail, and then towards here. Right hand English, of course, means towards here, and then back, just hitting one rail. And I think I'm going to use outside English, because inside English, as you may know from my earlier videos, is not the easiest task. So all I'm concentrating now is getting here, looking at the straight line on the 9 ball, which is from the side pocket to the corner pocket, this line. So again, I have that point where I know, if I'm here, I have a perfect shot on the 9 ball. Don't forget to chuck. Well, this was very dangerous. I have a perfect angle, but this was very dangerous because I added too much right hand English. That means I came too close towards the 9. And the problem is, the cue ball would just have come 1 ball length too short. I would have had no shot on this 9 ball. And even 1 ball length too far would have been in a very difficult shot. And if I'm further away, this one ball length doesn't make that big of a difference. But luckily, I had the right amount of speed. I'm just playing the 9 ball in the shot here.